Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
The Braun. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That hook scores. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Jab misses. If their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has gotten there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury was smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped in the ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Nice counter. That hook just can't find the target. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Here we go for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. And this one, hold that thought! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. The bell rings and we start the 3rd. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Catch and shoot. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down.
His legs have gone. Got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts, Dad. Get him up.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble.
Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
They exchange punches. That uppercut doesn't land. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Done with that counter shot. Who's willing to go where the... Oh, wait a minute. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter lands. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could... Down goes Fury.
It's rugby standing. Watch him close. Come on, make it. You can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That'll be it. There's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Miss with that jab. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nope, that hook won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Missing with the hook. Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't score with that jab. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So hold that thought. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Beaten. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he just missed with that left jab. Tried to score with a jab. Talk about Wilder in that last round. They get 1 minute. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. He scores with the counter. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this?
Beautiful.
And down goes Fury.
Oh, what a shot. Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty lopsided decision there. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez. He's 6'2" with a reach of 74.5 inches. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
You have 2 fighters. One of them has the height, competed you with that jab, set you up for that long counter shot. The other has a...
It's the Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest of all time.
Look at this. These fighters
This bout, so they stare into each other's eyes one final time. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Look how that straight's affecting them. Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Oh, what a punch! When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch, right? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benavidez. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. He misses with that jab. The perfect counter lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Oh, that punch. Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last one. Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Incredible work rate. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Talking about Benavidez that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The only fear you have with this... Whoa, wait a minute! And that is that! It is a knockout! What a win! So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands...
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the... Oh. This bout, not too many. And there's the bell for round one. Throws the jab, but does not score. Jab slightly off target. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Perfect counter lands. That jab misses. Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. He misses with that straight left. Fighter relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved. Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Believe what we are seeing. Good counter punching. Is he going to punch himself out, though? So much firepower here. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Jab won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Hold that thought! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali. On to the fourth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job by him to block that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.